Those who fight corruption should be clean themselves. Terrorists are always a threat to someone. If we'll be scared of them, it means they have won. How can a bureaucrat or a politician be trusted if he says loud words for the sake of Russia's good while trying to take his funds, his money abroad? President Obama hasn't been elected by the American people in order to be pleasant to Russia. No one wants the United Nations to suffer the fate of the League of Nations, which collapsed because it lacked real leverage. This is possible if influential countries bypass the United Nations and take military action without Security Council authorization. No one doubts that poison gas was used in Syria, but there is every reason to believe it was used, not by the Syrian army, but by opposition forces to provoke intervention by their powerful foreign patrons, who would be siding with the fundamentalists. The Chechnya problem is a centuries-old problem. The thing is that today, fundamentalists and terrorists are exploiting those centuries-old problems to accomplish their own objectives that have nothing to do whatsoever with the interests of Chechnya. I love the Russian classics very much, the Russian classical literature, but I also read modern literature. As far as Russian literature is concerned, I am very fond of Tolstoy and Chekhov, and I also enjoy reading Gogol very much. I would prefer to abandon the terminology of the past. Superpower is something which we used during the Cold War time. Why use it now? Russia is opposed to the proliferation of mass destruction weapons, including nuclear weapons, and in this context we call upon our Iranian friends to abandon the uranium enrichment program. I think every person should have some faith inside him. In his heart, what matters is not an external display of this faith, but the inner state of the soul. I read papers, try to watch news programs on television, but, as a rule, recorded during the day. I have no time for that, so I watch something taped. As for the newspapers, I try to get through them every day. Additionally, of course, I look through news bulletins. Journalism, as concerns collecting information, differs little if at all from intelligence work. In my judgment, a journalist's job is very interesting.